but my phones have taken
Here.
Praise the Lord, everybody. Welcome to On Point, the number one Saturday morning Christian-based call-in talk show in America, live every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on any smart device at David G. Evans, the number one. That's at David G. Evans, the number one. So glad you joined us today. Want to wish you a blessed Christmas season as we head into the new year. And I don't know about where you are, but in our ministry, we're preparing the people of God for a new move of God in 2026. Our theme for the new year is now, no opportunities wasted. Talking about favor and the benefits of God. Talking about relationship, rewards. We're going to have a tremendous New Year's Eve service. We want to invite you to come and be with us. It starts at 7. But you also want to join us as we fast beginning Sunday night at 12 o'clock. It's a solid food fast. You drink all the liquids you like. Then we go into our New Year's Eve service at 7. We bring our first fruit, which we have been illustrating for our people. And hopefully some of you that are distant but are joining us in that learning and join us by faith as we move the hand of God in 2026. No opportunities wasted. We want you to be a part of what God is doing and what he always does with us as we head into the new year. We're preparing the body of Christ for the move of God, to look into what looks dark and without shape right now and speak into it by faith and do those things that faith requires us to do. So we're looking forward to a tremendous time getting ready for the new year. We want you to join us. So we're going to have our prayer service tomorrow night at 6. Of course, you can join us at 11 o'clock for our live service worship. Our 8 a.m. service is always virtual. That's 11 o'clock live. 6 o'clock, we're having a live prayer service here at the church. We want you to be a part of that also as we go into the new year, worshiping, praying, fasting, and sowing our first fruit offering, influencing the outcome that God has promised us. So we're looking forward to you being a part of what God is going to do through this house, through this ministry, through the teaching of the Word of God, and all God wants to do. He wants to be pleased, but our faith has to have action attached to it. Our toll-free number, we welcome all of our legacy callers, all of our new callers. We want to talk to you today. The phone number is 866-743-8267, 866-743-8267, 866-744 Evans. We'd love to talk to you. Give us a call, toll-free, anywhere in the world. Our world-famous co-host is with us today, Reverend Nicholas A. Smith.
Yes, good morning, good morning.
Man, it's kind of chilly out there today.
Yeah, it is chilly today.
But I'm glad the weather people were wrong again.
Yes.
Because I thought for sure, I said, okay, the way they're talking, we're going to have a problem this morning.
Yeah.
Road was clear.
Yeah, roads are clear. It was cool. Put a little salt down.
Yeah.
We all right.
Yeah.
We used to it by now.
Yeah, man. It's just,
yeah.
You got to really snow on us to make a difference.
Yeah.
Like 5, 6, 7 inches.
Right. Yeah.
I was thinking the other day that I remember that year we came into church, everything was clear, and we came out, and it was about 9 inches on the ground.
It took so long to get
And that day, people's rides failed them, so we ended up giving people a ride home.
Yeah.
I think I was out on the road 3 hours, maybe 4 hours that day. And got the people home.
Yeah.
But then they were so far out, it was like another 2 hours getting back just to our area, man.
The snow accumulated fast.
Man, it was
the fastest I've ever seen.
Yes, it was amazing.
It was, yeah.
And then we got home, it was 2 inches on the ground.
It
was all at the church.
And all around. It was
just in the Lindenwold area.
It was insane, man.
Oh, man.
Even the police was like, y'all need to hurry up because it's starting to come down. Because I don't think he even realized how fast it was
I didn't think in the world that, we'd be in church for 2 hours and we'd come out and 8, 9 inches on the ground.
It was so.
It was
It
unbelievable.
reminded me of the snow in 96. That was a time when you went to the church, it was canceled, and people were in line.
In line, waiting to get in.
I'm like, y'all, the snow was, I was young, up to my waist.
Yeah.
Like, it was just,
Church goingest folk in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But they were outside. We went in, prayed, sang a song, and all right, y'all, go home.
Yeah.
But it was waist high,
Yeah. It was.
and they were out there.
Yeah, good time for kids. We made some good money.
I wonder, do children still do that?
Not really, which is crazy to me.
Ah,
We would be out all day.
until it got dark.
Yes. And make so much money.
Absolutely.
I'm like, y'all don't, too busy playing, but anyway.
Maybe, I don't know. There was a different level of fitness then, too.
Yes, there was.
So we could literally
Mm-hmm.
shovel all day.
Yes. Yep.
And then you knew dinner was waiting for you when you got home.
Mm-hmm.
And you came home with your pockets full.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Some quick lunch. Hit right on out.
Ah. And you had to get the neighbors.
Yeah. We would go all around our complex.
Yeah, go down.
All different
the
houses.
So-and-so
just
house.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. For a kid, an extra $20 in your pocket that
Look,
day.
20. You was, yeah,
Well,
discount.
that
Yeah, discount going.
Well, it was a group of us. That's why.
Oh, that's right.
It was like
You
4 or
had to
5 of
divide
us,
it
so
up.
we had to divide it up.
Okay.
So
Still.
we got done faster, so we
Still.
just,
Made some money, man.
Yeah.
Enterprising.
Mhm.
Cutting hedges in the spring and the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Weeding gardens.
Yep.
We don't do that anymore.
No, but
And people paying good money for that now.
They are, but people complain about a generation, but us as parents,
Yeah,
I'm talking about at large,
Mhm.
don't require our kids to do certain things anymore.
that's right.
They,
Not even your own
Mhm.
walk
Yes.
grass where you live.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, I got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you got teenagers in the house,
Yep.
you shouldn't have to hire anybody.
Not at all.
Not no season at all.
Mm-mm. Come on, get out there and let's go. 'Cause look, they're raised under a certain environment
Right?
where they learn to be cared for.
Okay.
But oftentimes, a lot of parents will teach their children how to care
That's right.
and to do.
That's right.
We give them too many passes.
Well,
on,
and you don't know how to take care of yourself.
yeah,
You know, no, we'll order in. Why don't you, let me show you how to cook this.
yes.
Let me show you how to cook this.
Because I'm sitting there thinking I was 10, 11, knew how to cook.
Absolutely,
Just-
you had to.
It was normal.
But then they could trust us around the stove, too.
That's true.
They
Yeah,
taught us, you know.
yeah, they taught us. But I think it's just, and I know we mean to go here, but I guess it might fit in with culture and how things
Sure,
are.
sure.
That I think one of the greatest disservices we can give to our kids is remove all the struggle of our upbringing.
Absolutely.
We think, well, I went through that. I don't want them to
No.
go through. Some things, I don't want my kids eating government food. That I
Okay.
understand.
Yeah.
But other areas, no.
Chores,
Yes.
work around the house.
Yes.
I don't know why a teenager needs his room cleaned by a maid.
Mm-hmm.
No, you take care of that space.
Yes.
Because you're going to have your own space at one point
Mm-hmm.
and won't know how to wash clothes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Walking around looking rough dry because you do not know how to iron.
Iron, yes.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Sorry.
866-743-8267, 866-786-74 Evans. Give us a call. This is On Point, the #1 Saturday morning Christian-based call-in talk show in America, live every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on any smart device. We'd love to hear from you today. Variety of subjects, a lot going on. I don't think it's ever been more evident that a lot of the things that are being instigated by our country now are distractions
Yes.
from the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do understand that all of a sudden, this interest in Nigeria
Yes.
has everything to do with Nigeria and the surrounding countries that have resources like
Mhm.
minerals and gold.
Mm-hmm.
And so all that, it's maneuverability,
Mhm.
and it's all about amassing wealth.
Yep.
I understand that a lot of the interest in some foreign countries is about building things that are going to make money
Mhm.
for people that are connected to the present administration. I get there seems to be a whole lot of what we would call insider trading back in our day, and we find ourselves now finding people making money that's illegal for everyone else.
Yep.
But not for certain people. And I know we've been saying it for years. It's who determines what.
Mhm.
And so we're watching the ambiguity of I think the Republican Party, as it relates to now what's allowable and what's not.
Yep.
Because I don't know a lot about military law, but the last time I checked, America prides itself on not behaving in barbaric ways, even though they're at war. We generally don't kill disabled people, but I understand that this attack on Venezuela has drawn the ire of the international leaders, and rather than us looking strong, which I don't think, I don't know how they thought that was going to make us look strong, blowing up 2 guys on a capsized boat in the middle of the ocean, where were they headed?
Right.
That was,
Yeah.
and when did waving your arms become a threat?
Yeah. Because to me, I'm just simple. If I see you punch 3 people and you get close to me, my first thought is to defend myself. I don't see how they think other countries are going to just cower.
They're not.
And just say, okay, they did this here.
They're not.
They're probably preparing for it just in case.
They're not.
You know.
Because part of any relationship security, whether it's national, international, local, or personal, is consistency. And when you're erratic, you breed inconsistency and insecurity.
Yep.
And that insecurity causes you to start looking out for yourself rather than believing, okay, these people are still on our side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I agree with you. And the whole Venezuela thing, you know, it's all about oil.
That's what it's all about.
That's all it really is. It's just.
I mean, when did we start? If someone boarded one of our ships in a hostile attitude, that's an act of war
Yes, it
for
would be.
us.
Yep.
That's an act of war.
Yeah.
But when we take somebody's tanker, it's not an act of war. What does taking their oil have to do with a drug that Venezuela is not primarily responsible for?
It's that America is the policeman of the world type.
Well, then
thing. That
you ought to obey
entitlement
the law.
Yeah. Oh, but we're quote unquote. They use that with the international waters, that kind of quote unquote fault in their thought. You know.
Come
I know.
The last boat wasn't even headed in our direction. Come on.
I know.
866-743-8267, 866-74-EVANS. Give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. We're going to Tom, Fort Lauderdale. Hey, Tom. Good morning, Tom. Okay, they'll get him back. So, Tom, are you there? Okay. Well, I can hear something.
Yeah.
Tom? All right, we're having a little audio issue. So, I see the redistricting plan seems to have backfired. I need you to correct my thinking if I'm wrong. Did the Republicans actually think, based on history, that all we were going to do was yell and scream when they literally would make a move that would shut people out? They did.
Yeah. And these are Indiana Republicans who did this.
Yeah.
They were like, no, we're not going to do this whole gerrymandering thing the way y'all want to.
What's really weird is that the Republicans are reminding me now of an individual that walks up and slaps you in the face, and they are totally shocked when you knock them down.
Yep.
Like, you shouldn't have reacted that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real?
They are. And for a group of people who tell everybody stop playing the victim.
Yeah.
The whole movement's based off of being the victim.
Yeah.
It's like you said, I smack you,
Yeah.
you hit me back,
Yeah.
it's your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not, I started the thing. But that's what we're seeing with them now. It's just, they want to start the fight and expect you just to cower over because it's them.
Okay.
It reeks of entitlement.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, of childishness.
And I think they've gotten used to, like you said, or agreed with, they've gotten, Democrats like to complain or respond after the deed is done, which doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't, and sometimes I wonder if there's complicity in that response, because if you don't respond, you allow the thing to put in place. You know what the result is going to produce. Why didn't you do something about it before it happened?
There was some speculation.
Okay.
From some people who know politicians, insiders.
Okay.
And the person said that for the most part, a lot of them are friends behind the scenes.
I'm sure they are.
They're Democrat, Republican, this, that.
They have to be.
They are cool behind the scenes.
They've been working together for years.
Thank you. But they put the front up in front of people that were at war with each other.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, they're chumming it up, doing all that good stuff.
Giving each other tips.
Because their whole thing is get elected.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal.
But how do you maintain a level of relationship when publicly you look like you're trying to kill each other?
Yeah.
You legislate things that absolutely are against the counter to the benefit of the people that you say are your friends. Is that really a relationship, or is that some kind of deal?
It's a deal. It's transactional.
Okay.
But it's also, to me, now I could be wrong here, is if I care more about my seat than my constituents, I can just, do whatever and play the role.
Yeah.
But it not, you know what I'm saying? Because my whole goal is get elected.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the biggest challenges that I have.
Okay.
Is that they just want to maintain their seat.
Okay.
Oh.
Keep talking.
Okay, sorry. Maintain their seat and do what they got to do. So at the end of the day, I believe that, again, I always say it every time we're on here, it's about the people, the people, the people. And what we're seeing now is more about the individual, the individual, right? So we must be a people, must be able to maintain, vote people in that we know care about us, work with us. And then those who don't, put fire under them, challenge them to make a difference, to make a change. And to me, one of the biggest things is we keep voting people in because we're used to them being in position. True. So we'll allow them to be in there for 20, 30 years because we're used to them, but won't think of other options.
Yeah.
I really believe, and you help me out here, that Congress needs limitations just like the president does. The president can only run twice. Win twice, excuse me.
I would agree.
Congress, you can only get this 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
It should not be like this lifetime.
Because look at McConnell. I don't know how many years, but it's been probably 30 years. And here's my issue. 30 years, he's got influence. And he still has the poorest state in the country.
Yep.
People are still living below the poverty level in the country, and he's been their rep in Washington for over 30 or 40 years.
Yes.
How does that work?
Yep. Because he maintains.
Why do they keep electing him?
Yeah, because it's their norm, and he speaks to the things that they want. So everything else, excuse me, if he continues to do these few things.
But they're watching him become a multimillionaire over the time. I'm sure he's not living in the hood in Kentucky.
Oh, no.
I'm sure the majority of his population is impoverished. It's still, I believe, one of the top 2 poorest states in the country. They need Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, every other benefit.
Yep.
And they keep putting this guy in office. He's done literally nothing for them, not unless that good old boy thing is that strong.
It's that strong. It's that strong. Have you ever seen the Knives Out movies on Netflix?
Knives Out?
Yeah, it's called Knives Out.
No.
You should watch them on Netflix.
Okay.
The third one just came out last week. And there's a quote now, I'm trying to remember it. The guy was a conservative pundit and was talking about, in essence, I'm paraphrasing, I can't remember the quote. If we threaten people with certain fears, it'll give you the ability to take away things that they love.
Okay.
Because it's Machiavellian. If you read Machiavelli's The Prince, you can rule by two ways, fear or love.
Right.
Fear will get them faster and longer. If you rule by love, he believes that it's shorter and people will take advantage of it and move on. Right?
Right.
Christ teaches us to love away, no matter what people do.
Right.
But they realize that it's an old playbook. Fear is the best way to get people to compromise their values. Because if I make you afraid, I'm going to take away this one thing, you'll override everything else.
Because, it's funny. It makes me remember Texas at one time had a lady governor. Excellent governor. Did a great job for the state. Republicans had a hard time getting her out. And what they did, they started to make people in neighborhoods where they had no problem with break-ins and fear, started making them think that the urban issues were about to become theirs.
Yeah.
And that's how she lost her seat.
No, go sorry.
It was evil, but it was genius. They literally made them afraid of something they were not presently dealing with, and made them think that the folk from the city were going to start invading the suburbs. That never happened.
Yep.
It still hasn't happened.
Still has happened. Same is true with the last couple elections.
True.
Let's make you so afraid of this one or two things.
Right.
All these rapists, these blah, 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 coming up here. When majority of good immigrants come here, they just want to make money.
That's all.
But if I make you so afraid of that.
Raise their families.
What was the number you gave? It was like, what, 10,000 among the immigrant people that are criminals. It was such a small number compared to.
It's the same thing they've done. It's really a Hitler model. The Jews, population-wise, were no threat to Germany. But he kept on acting like they were. Africa, South Africa, these people are going to bother you. America, trans folk, you're taking over sports teams. None of it is true. You've got a few folk out of 300, 400 million people. So your sports team's about to be taken over. 2 teams in the whole country at the high school level have trans athletes on them. 2.
Yep. That one swimmer from Penn.
Yeah.
In college. Wasn't a whole bunch of people. But again.
Just keep talking about it until people get this idea, oh my God, if a gay person moves next door, they're taking over the neighborhood. You've had gay people living in your neighborhood your whole life.
You probably didn't even know.
Didn't even know it.
No.
Come on, man.
I know.
Anyway.
I know.
866-743-8267. I think we've got Tom. Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Good morning, Bishop.
Tom.
You good, man? How's your holiday going? Tom? We lost him again? Is that us or them, Tom? Tom?
Hello. I couldn't hear you guys.
Okay.
We're connected now.
We couldn't hear you either.
Hey, how you doing, Bishop?
All right,
Pastor
man.
Nick, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, man.
Hey, I wasn't going to comment on this, but you just said something about how many people were criminals. I think I told you a week ago that as Alligator Alcatraz, out of the 36,000, they took a percentage that 36% of these people were not even supposed to be deported.
Wow.
24% were criminals, but if you remove the drunken drivers, it went down to 4% of these locked up people were actual criminals.
So they're being locked up with any infraction at all? Is that what they're doing?
Oh, totally. This past week.
But you weren't supposed to find that out, Tom.
Huh?
You weren't supposed to find that out.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to find that.
Archbishop down here of Miami, Catholic Archbishop, asked the president and the governor to please just extend Christmas and New Year's and stop, give these people holidays to get themselves together.
Right. Said no?
No answer. So I'm pretty sure they're still going to. Well, at least the mayor in Miami and the surrounding mayors are not letting the police department help out arresting these people like they were before.
Yeah. I saw a former, a guy that I've known a long time, don't talk to him at all anymore, but I watched ICE raid a building that they manage in Chicago, and I get you might want to arrest some adults that are doing the wrong thing. But somebody please tell me why a 3-year-old needs to be zip tied and brought outside with no clothes on.
Wow.
Yep.
Where's the threat level?
None.
And what kind of people do you have implementing the policy?
Yeah.
With a 3-year-old zip tied?
Right. Right.
What you been watching?
Yeah, you don't need to make a statement that bad. Just
Fear.
And not thinking that people are not going to have a good reaction to watching this happen.
I believe it's starting to backfire on them
Well,
now.
it's starting.
It is.
They're shooting themselves in the feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Are things calming down in Florida, or are they heating up?
Oh, Bishop, I'm afraid these people all with guns. Every time I look at the news, somebody's getting shot. I saw this thing. It's Christmas, so like someone say it. This lady was arguing with another person across the street from herself on the news. She pulled a gun out. Somebody else had a gun behind her and let loose on her. You know, it's all on the news. I'm thinking, too many guns. One thing is, the lady who had the first gun, she wouldn't have had it. The second person, so there's a dead person because everybody's got a gun.
So what did the person that did the shooting? What was their part in the argument?
The argument was over too much noise Christmas Day. They were partying. Well, the one lady, they've been arguing all day. She comes out with the gun threatening them. Well, a person from the other party saw what was going on, pulled their gun, and blew that person away.
So now, who's going to jail?
That's what I was wondering. The police said they aren't charging anybody. It was because this other girl pulled the gun out first.
Stay in your ground.
She was pointing. You can look at it on the news. Everything up to the murder.
So once somebody pulls a gun, you can pull yours and shoot
gun
it?
up to somebody else's head.
It's a threat, yeah.
And she got shot.
That's stand your ground?
Stand your ground, yep.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Bishop, real quick, I just have to say this.
Okay.
BBC, New York Times, Des Moines Register, Wall Street Journal, all being sued by Trump.
Why? He doesn't like what they wrote?
I'm breaking up. I can't.
He doesn't like what they wrote, Tom?
Hey, Bishop, I'm going to call you guys back next week.
Okay.
Because I'm breaking up and I can't hear you. So,
all right.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Have a good New Year,
and
too.
Happy holidays.
All right, now. Talk to you. So 866-743-8267, 826-786-74 Evans. This is On Point, the #1 Saturday morning Christian-based call-in talk show in America. Live every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Any smart device at David G. Evans, the #1. Give us some like. We need 1,000 thumbs up today. We want you to hit that notification button. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscription button, but you'll help us spread the On Point message all around the country and hopefully around the world. We've got Danny coming up next. Haven't heard from Danny in a while.
Yeah.
Hello, Danny. How you doing?
Good morning, Bishop, Pastor Nick, staff. How you all doing today?
How you having a great holiday, man?
I can't complain, Bishop. I just want to wish, remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Peace on earth, goodwill to all men. So,
yeah.
I appreciate, what you all are doing. I just wanted to say to you all, blessings to you all and to the program and what have you. So
appreciate that.
Nice talking with you.
How my sister doing?
Blessed and highly favored, Bishop.
What's going on down in your end of Florida, man?
Well, just trying to go ahead and maintain peace, with my situation where I My big complaint is the guns. So it's like the Wild Wild West, you know. Everyone's packing and toting, you know, like that's going to settle things. No one talks, you know, situation. There's no dialogue with people. It's always a monologue, you know, where people are yelling at each other, you know, what have you.
Now, the gun law, you guys have open carry there?
Mm-hmm. That's correct, Bishop.
And what level of permitting or licensing is required?
Well, you're supposed to have your license, you know, what have you, but no one really has them. And there's always how do people acquire or get these different weapons, you know, and I don't understand why you got to have a submachine gun or a machine gun or an assault rifle to begin with.
When you say no one really, can you be more specific? When you say no one really has a permit or a license, what are you saying?
Well, there's different ways you can go to a gun shop, you know, and purchase one, you know, wait according to the rules and what have you. But how many people are actually doing that? Are they just getting something off of the street? How do they come up with these different assault rifles and stuff like that?
So the street sales are available, and I guess the gun show sales are still possible too?
Still going strong.
And you can get them there without background checks or without, well, if you buy one on the street, you don't need anything.
That's
but then
right.
if you get caught shooting with a gun that's not registered or you're not properly licensed, aren't there penalties for that?
Yes, there should be, but there are ways of getting around, you know, the various laws. You know, it's just like with the stand your ground. You know, somebody says something, you know, you get upset about it. You know, you have people going in a supermarket. You know, your cart, push my cart. You know, wait till I come back. You know, let me get to my car. You know, this type of situation.
I just saw Florida, to carry open carry, you have to have a permit.
Okay.
To conceal carry, you don't need a permit.
What?
Yeah. So as long as they don't see it, you can carry it around, and if they catch you with it, you're fine. As long as it's not a legal gun, of course.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a legal gun, it has to be registered. You're fine.
Yes.
You're fine. As long as you.
That is the Wild West.
Yeah. I think South Carolina's moving to that too.
Why?
In fact, Bishop, quite a few businesses, you see signs posted, you know, do not bring a weapon into this establishment. You know, we respect your right, but we do not want you to bring it inside.
Do people adhere to that?
No. Actually, no. You could, like I said, people going shopping, and you got to be careful. You know, like I can't step on your toes. I can't run my cart into your cart.
That simple, Danny?
Yeah, that type. You know, the foolishness. I've told you time and time again, Bishop. You have people that are on I-95, and you cut in front of me, and I don't like that.
And the next thing you know, they're shooting at you.
Exactly. There's unsolved shootings where people have been driving on I-95 for some reason, people shooting at each other. And the thing about it is that they're bad shots. It's always innocent people that are harmed.
And your state doesn't see that there's a problem that has developed?
They don't see that fire, but they're trying to find a rule where we can get around certain things so that you can carry a more powerful weapon, you know, where you can do this instead of who can I feed, or can we find a cure for this disease, or can we find a way of helping this particular area that needs good, clean water. Nothing like that.
Let's flip the conversation for a second. So I hear a lot of people say they want to move to Florida. But then because of you and Tom and other people that call us from Florida, there seems to be a lot of ethnic tension. There seems to be this gun violence is out of control. Both of you described something that seems to be out of control. Why do you think people want to move there? Why do people stay in Florida if it's as hostile as it is, Danny?
The truth of the matter, Bishop, is that people are moving away from Florida.
Okay.
That's what the deal is.
Okay.
But they don't want that information to get out because it's not good for real estate. It's not good at all for that.
Okay.
If that were to get out, what's happening, and you see these different things, and you see the gun violence and things like that that's going on, or you put the real figures as to how many people are being shot, how many gun incidents are happening each week, that would not be good. That's bad publicity. But
so they're suppressing the violence numbers?
yes. It's always, Bishop, people have been fired from state jobs because they told the truth.
That's true.
That's
That
true.
is true. That's true.
I remember when COVID was high. The lady told the truth about the numbers of COVID, and they let her go.
You can't. You go against that. That's not good publicity. It's not good at all. But if you look at the situation, if the people moving away, there's people that are moving away, trying to get away, even though they say about the tax rules, that we're not taxing as much and what have you. But then when you look at it, yes, being safe and what have you, it's not worth it.
Yeah, and you guys, hurricane insurance is absolutely nuts.
Out of this world.
Yeah, you're saving money on income tax for a senior, but your house insurance is another mortgage.
House insurance, auto insurance.
That's high too?
It's outer space.
It's outer space. You mean thousands of dollars?
Yes.
But I hear the homeowners is absolutely ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because the fact that all the years that you go without having a hurricane, and we went through a hurricane where we lost part of our roof. It had taken like 2 years for them to come in and just a simple good repair.
Really?
Yes, and 3 years to replace it totally.
2 years to repair it, and the 3-year process to replace it?
Yes. They come up with all kind of rules and regulations and different things. Well, we can't replace it for what you had because of the fact the material is not available. So what happens, people say, well, what do you have? Give me that. So what you do, you may have the best roof in the world that you had on there, and you went according to what the rules said, but then we're going to replace it with a inferior roof.
The substandard product.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Well, I know DeSantis is trying to do this whole get rid of property tax.
How's he going to do that?
To get people back. They're trying to eliminate it because a lot of people when I go to Texas every year, one of the guys that was there was saying a lot of people are moving from Florida to Texas. Okay. Because it's cheaper. Yes. You get some of the same weather. Yes. Without all the drama of Florida. Yeah. But yeah, DeSantis, that's why he's probably trying to do this whole property tax thing to get people back in.
But I wonder about my people that I know that live in Texas, and I ask them the same questions. Why are you there? Yeah. When the hostility is so open, is it opportunity outweighs safety? Yeah.
I mean, like Austin is like one of the rare liberal cities in Texas. Okay. So it's a very Democrat heavy. So I know people that live there. Other places like Houston. Yeah. It's so many of us there. Yeah. I guess it's like a comfort thing. And right. It's a lot cheaper to live down there.
Yeah, and you get a lot bigger house. Yes. All that stuff, yeah. But the other stuff.
The other stuff that goes with it, yeah.
That governor is a special guy. Mm-hmm. That was a nice way of saying that. Yeah. How was your Christmas, Danny?
I can't complain, Bishop, and I just I'm thankful, for the gathering of the family and to see things that are going on as far as we getting together and appreciating one another, and that's what it's about, And I like to thank you all for down through the years, things that you have done, as far as your program and talking to us and including the family, the entire family. So we're in that the communication, and I've certainly learned to communicate instead of having a monologue. Mm-hmm. Try to create a dialogue where I exchange ideas, young and old, rich and poor, So I appreciate both you, Pastor Nick, your staff, and everyone, and I appreciate you all.
Are you What are you doing for New Year's? Are you joining in with us on our 3-day fast and our prayers and all that?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
We're looking for a great year for you for 2026, man.
Yes.
Great year. It's good
Yeah,
talking to you, man.
Good talking to you, Pastor Nick.
Give my sister a hug for me.
Take care.
Y'all be blessed now.
All right,
care,
talk
man.
to you now.
All right.
Bye-bye. 866-743-8267, 866-743-8267, 866-74-EVANS. Give us a call. This is On Point, the #1 Saturday morning Christian-based call-in talk show in America, live every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on any smart device at David G. Evans, the #1. Like us. We need about 1,000 of those. Subscribe to us. Won't cost you a thing. Hit that notification bell so you can not miss one of these important conversations that we're having with you. We have you have not said much about this whole Rob Reiner thing. We haven't had a conversation about it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember not watching something that he was involved in.
Yeah.
Either something that he was directing or producing or acting in himself.
Yep.
I cannot remember a time in life when he was not a part of either television experience or movie experience, but he's been a mainstay for a whole long time. I don't expect a lot of benevolence from my president, but to say I was surprised about this, I was shocked. I don't know where you have to go to get that kind of. Where do you buy that venom? I don't. You know, what store do you go to? And then at the same time, to put these paragraphs under the pictures of former presidents, and not in that moment not express a nobility. That if you couldn't say nothing, just put the years under there and leave it alone. But why are you defending yourself? Well, maybe I just answered my question. Why are you defending yourself against people that are no longer around?
Yep.
I guess it's the same reason that the administration have been in place for almost a year now. But every problem is still a problem. Now, when is the game? If they put you in as a pitch hitter, you're now responsible for winning the game. Nobody's asking the pitch hitter about the runs that the other guy. They're not talking to him about that. You're supposed to come in and close the thing out. But that's not happening. It's what about? We don't. I don't think we don't accept that from our own children.
The amount of validation that you need for yourself,
right?
Because that can't be just all external of trying to get other people's approval of you. You're trying to prove something to yourself to compensate for all this.
That's what the names on buildings and putting up pictures with really criticizing the people that had the office before you did that were doing a better job than you do. So my comeuppance has to be at your detriment. That I've been trying to remember what that lady said to us about emotions.
Your emotions are a gauge, not your
not a guide.
Not a guide.
A gauge, not a guide. A gauge. That was the word I couldn't remember.
They're telling you something.
A gauge, not a guide. Okay. We've got Robin from Bear. We've got Scott on the line. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Robin.
Good morning, Bishop. Oh, now I hear you.
All right,
I guess there's something going on with the.
How you doing?
Pardon me.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Welcome to On Point again.
Welcome to On Point.
What you been up to, girl?
Nothing much. Just taking one day at a time.
Okay.
One day at a time. But I was thinking about when you was talking about you appreciate when people call you pastor. So I was like, do I say Pastor Evans? Do I say Pastor David? I'm like, it just don't sound right not saying Bishop.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but I don't get offended if somebody calls me a pastor because I am.
That's right. You're a bishop, but you're a pastor.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, you know, the Bible talks about, the Bible doesn't separate those two, except that, as far as consecration or ordination is concerned, but a pastor and a bishop are closely aligned. Historically, a bishop can have one church or he can have several.
Right.
But pastors normally over one church. But if you're a bishop and you happen to pastor a church, I don't see where there's an insult if somebody, you know, either on purpose or by accident calls you pastor, because
that's what you are.
that, you know, that's, to me, that's the function of the bishop.
Right.
The most important function.
Yeah. That's the function. You know, that's the reason.
Yeah.
You know, the bishop thing is not, in my mind, is not the foundation.
Yep.
The pastor thing is the foundation. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So I
I
don't have a
just wanted to
problem.
call and say happy holidays and thank you and Pastor Nick for all your teaching, especially on the prayer and fasting, because the church I was brought up in, I ain't know none of that, and I just want to thank you for that. And I always say, God led me to Bethany because I've learned and grown, you know, in the Word. Like, you know, when you hearing your pastor preach and he starts speaking a scripture, it's like now I can finish it. I know what you're actually going to say, and there's a lot of things I just wish I had learned when I was younger, you know. But I'm just thankful that I have you and Pastor Nick and the teachings that you've been giving us. And I'm going to do the 3-day fast with nothing again this time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and I said I want to see if I can get somebody to join me.
I'm
if
sure
anybody
you will.
want to join me on a 3-day fast, nothing, no word or no nothing.
Okay. I'm sure you can. And I'm sure you
Oh,
will.
so, but-
I think Robin there are some spiritual things that the historic church did not teach its members. And the importance of fasting, the purpose of it, and the importance of it, I don't think I heard any real consistent teaching on it until I started pastoring our church 35 years ago. And then I'm always surprised by the number of people who have come in the last year who say no one ever taught me this. Because I think a lot of times we might emphasize the mechanical things we do, but we don't equip people spiritually to do things.
Nope.
So, and I believe and I think Pastor Nick will agree with me, you can't really have faith in what you don't know.
Yep.
And if you don't have faith in it, it's not going to work for you. You know, so I don't know. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're still learning, and we believe we're still teaching, and everything's really fresh, and God's given us new perspectives, and that's all because we want you all to grow and become stronger and have a better 26 than you did 25. And I know you've said that over and over again, but that's the purpose, to get you all ready for, you know, this is the year that we want our people to move the hand of God. And I said it just like I meant it, to move God's hand. He's a responding God. He says he's a rewarding God. He's a relationship God. He's a rewarding God. So it is absolutely essential that we learn how to get him to respond. And that's what we're talking about, how to move his hand on our behalf. So, you know, we're really honing in on that these last 4, 5, 6 weeks. And we believe that God is aligning his people with his will for the coming year, and watching God do some things that are reverse of what happened in 25.
I don't want to see another 2025. Oh, Lord, no, but...
it's on the tide is going out on that.
For real. But, Bishop, I know it's not much time. Remember I was telling you how we lost so many family members due to fire?
Yeah.
Well, in October, a cousin of mine that was a detective in New York, he went to her house in North Carolina, her and another cousin, and the house exploded. Both of them perished.
Oh, no.
In a fire, yeah. And I counted, I done lost 3, 5, ABC 3, 5, 6, 7. I know it started with my great-grandmother. Her apron caught on fire. And back then, they didn't know about the drop and roll.
Okay.
Then her youngest sister, her husband came home. Uncle Charlie came home and saw her in the window burning.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these two cousins then lost 3 cousins in New York to a fire. So I remember you told me, how can I find out something, in my ancestry or for, so many family members, being lost by fire.
That's unusual.
I know.
And it sounds like something spiritual to me, and I'm not spooky, but I am spiritual. That sounds spiritual to me.
I don't know how far I need to go back.
Well,
I don't even know what to find out.
Somebody who's alive knows something about some practices back in the day down south when people had the tendency to mix their religion with witchcraft. It sounds very, very definitive to me, Robin. Somebody knows.
Wow.
Somebody
That's why some of the
knows.
family members are crazy.
Yeah, somebody knows. Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
No, well, I wouldn't agree with that. Thank you, Rob.
All right, y'all have a best. Oh, Bishop, and thank you for doing the map.
Absolutely.
So that's really been helping me.
Has it helped you?
Yeah, because I put down things that took place in the first start, like October, November, December was hard because my mom passed away December 22nd. So 3 days before Christmas. So it really helps me to write down, what took place each month so far.
So you can start praying in
So
advance, right?
Yep. Yeah. All right, well, y'all have a blessed one.
All right.
See y'all New Year's Eve.
See
I
ya.
can't wait.
Talk to you. It's going to be wonderful. Don't forget, black and silver.
I know.
Yeah.
Black
I
and
know.
silver.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye. Looks like our last caller of the day is going to be Scott from Vineland. Hey, Scott.
Scott.
Bishop Evans, Pastor Nick, what's going on, fellas?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing, man? You live closer than Vineland now, don't you?
Yes, sir. I'm right now running me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That close.
That
That close.
That
David,
close.
don't slide right past that, Scott. That close.
Nah,
Okay.
it's all right if I call you, and I know we discussed about maybe me getting a ride to Bethany, but
Yeah.
we'll discuss that if you don't mind. If I give you, calling your direct number.
All right.
and
We got
That's
vans.
good.
work that
We
out.
got vans.
We got vans.
They go to
man.
run a meet.
We go to run a meet.
Okay, no problem. I'll give you a call, Bishop. Real quick, fellas. I just want to thank you for the support. It's been difficult.
I understand.
I miss her so much, but in my faith and my support, support group that I have, family and friends, one thing it did, Bishop and Pastor Nick, was reconnect me with my family.
Wonderful.
And I wanted that the most. Of course, my mother, Corey and Larissa, and it just feels good. By the way, my mother sends her love, and it just feels good to be reconnected with everybody.
Yeah,
And
give her a hug for me. Tell her I ain't seen her down here in a long time. My feelings are hurt.
I definitely will. She's not. I'll discuss that with you when I call you. But she's not able to drive anymore. She had a little episode.
Okay.
Little sickness. But I'll give that message to her. And,
All right.
But just real quick with sports. How you guys feel about the Eagles and the Bills Sunday?
Well, what you think, Pastor Nick? Think the Bills gonna take them?
The Bills are a strong. Well, let me take that. It depends on how the offense is playing.
Okay.
If they're playing shabby like they've been the whole year,
Yeah.
they're gonna lose.
Well, I believe now you guys are more in tune to sports than I am.
Right.
I think that the rest of the league has figured out their schemes and variations, and now they know how to counteract the Eagles' offense and defense. But
and that push.
But I also think that they let a few key people get away,
Yes.
and you can't lose good people.
But they didn't have the money to keep them, though.
They didn't have the money, or didn't want to spend the money.
They didn't have the money. The NFL's a hard.
Except Pastor Nick, except Becton. Miguel Becton's with the Chargers, but like you said, Pastor Nick,
Yeah.
he was saying Bishop, everybody else, but Becton, but
They might have worked it out because they got to sign a few other people. NFL is a hard cap. Like
Okay.
NFL and
Okay.
baseball, you can go over and pay a luxury tax.
Right.
NFL, once you hit that cap, if you're over it, they're going to start finding you, cutting stuff.
Okay.
So you have to maneuver.
Do you think letting that coach get away was a problem?
Which one?
The offensive
Yeah,
coordinator?
well, he was going to leave anyway. He had a head coaching position.
Okay.
He was going to go.
yeah, Coach Kellen Moore, he's
Yeah.
with the Saints.
The biggest thing is our offensive coordinator has not called plays until this year.
Nothing.
So that's why the offense has been shabby because if I don't even know plays like that, but if I can watch a game and say, okay, they're going to run this,
You're a bit predictable, right?
it's predictable.
Okay.
Very, very, very predictable.
like I
Stevie
said,
Wonder
You
can see
you
it.
got people calling out plays. They're going to run this. Watch.
They've been figured out.
Announcers,
And
fans,
people
everybody.
are like, change up what you're doing, but they just keep trying to.
Wow. We got to go scout.
I think it also has something to do with an offensive line being banged up, because every time Saquon gets the ball, they are on him.
He's turned to a power runner. Stop trying to dance back there.
Yeah.
I know, like you on Soul Train.
Well, maybe he's hurt a little bit.
He might be.
All right, Scott, we got to go, man.
I'll give you a call today.
Right. Talk to you.
Right.
Bye-bye. Of course, thank you for joining us today. We're coming to the end of another great program. Once again, we want to ask you to join us tomorrow. 8 a.m. is our virtual service. 11 a.m. is our in-person service. And our special year-end prayer service is at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. Our New Year's Eve schedule is this. We start the fast Monday the 29th until after service is over on New Year's Eve on Wednesday evening. We're fasting, we're praying, we're worshiping, we're bringing our first fruit. We're going to add some additional teaching. Those of you who have never moved in that area of faith, we're going to show you what God desires to do, and it's time for you to let God do it. Our new book, Elevate, is out. We want you to get it from us. Our Harvest Bookstore is open today. If you need to know what's going on around the church, text BBC News to 28950. If you need some spiritual inspiration, BBC Elevate to 28950. I'm going kind of fast today because we're running out of time. We love to pray with you. If you have a prayer request, give us the honor and the opportunity to pray along with you about it. Send your request to prayer@go2bethany.com. Prayer@go2bethany.com. And just to repeat, if you need to know what's going on around the plaza, around the church, text BBC News to 28950. If you need some spiritual inspiration, and all of us do at some point during the week, BBC Elevate, just like it sounds, to 28950 is the text. Now, we need you to subscribe to us, David G. Evans 1 and BBC of NJ on YouTube, and DGEMS, DGEMS, and the OnPointe Podcast platforms. For Pastor Nicholas Smith, I'm Bishop David G. Evans. I hope you had a marvelous holiday. I want you to join us. Come and join us live Wednesday night. Come on and join us in the fast. Come out to service tomorrow. And we're getting the new year ready. We're going to have our end of the year prayer service. Powerful meeting, powerful time. You don't want to miss it. And remember, faith acts like a thing is so, even when it's not so, that it might be so. God bless you. And we'll see you next time.